We've got lift off. Yeah, excellent. We've got lift off here. So today is all about indices or powers. It's just going to be a brief explanation here. If I've got 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, it seems an awfully long way of writing a list. I could write it as 3 with an index of 4. Some of you might be familiar of doing that. So when we've got long lists of numbers, we can actually compress it because 3 is our base number here, and there are 4 of them, so we write them as an index of 4. Supposing I wanted to work out what 3 to the 4 was, what I'd do is I'd do 3 times 3, that will get me to here, and that the answer to 3 times 3 is 9. I then take my 9, which I got this far here, so it's like a shopping list, just keeping going along as you're going there, sorry. And then I'm going to do the 9 times 3, which is 27. That takes me to here, so I've done 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. If I then do, to get to the end of it, I've got to do the 27 now, because I've got it to here, because that's 27 by 3, and that gives me 81. So in other words, 3 to the 4, in other words, 3 times 3 times 3 equals 81. That's how you work it out. So you could do that for sort of sums like that, that's easy enough. But supposing now I've got a sum like this. I could, first of all, I could write it into my index form. So my base number again is 6, easy to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 6 here, and we count it as 7 times, so my 7 goes up here. So it's 6, the base number, 7 times, and we write it as 6 to 7. Now if I wanted to work that one out, it's going to take an awfully long time and a lot of calculations to do that, so we can use the calculator on it. Now on the calculator we've got a special button to do things like that, and also if you've got a mobile phone, you can actually turn your mobile phone around to landscape and you'll have a button there to do it as well. So with my calculator here, it would be, I'd type in 6 and then I would type in the YX button followed by a 7, which is my power. Now on your phone, if you're using your phone, haven't got your calculator at home, if you turn it around, you might have the button, but the button might look like this. It might be something like X, Y. It does exactly the same thing. So these two sort of buttons are the same. So on either on your phone or your calculator, you go 6, and then YX button 7, gives you an equal sign, and you can now see why we didn't work this out in our heads. And that gives us 279,936. So that's a brief introduction to indexes or indices and powers, how to work them out for small amounts, and how to use a calculator to work some sums out.